现在开始吗？等一下，还有主持人呢，还有主持人。
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2025 Joy International Open Finals. First of all, we would like to thank our venue partner, Grand Mercure Roxy, for the use of your grand and beautiful ballroom, Q Sports Singapore, WPA and ACBS for sanctioning this event. And also our platinum sponsor, Songhe Rice, also graciously sponsoring us, as well as the other sponsors. A very big thank you to all. So after 6 days of fierce competition, 190 players from 17 different countries decided upon our small red dot we call Singapore. And we are down to our final 2 players. The time has come. Let's introduce them. From Iran, Asian Indoor Games medalist, 3 times West Asian Billiards champion, Mr. Ali Pordel. Next up, from the United Kingdom, World IPA Black Ball 2-time semi-finalist and a very regular participant in many Heyball tournaments. Can we please put our hands together for Mr. Craig Brown.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Welcome to the Joy and Liverwin Cup Finals, the Joy Heyball International Open Singapore Store. So we have Ali Pordel from Iran up against Craig Brown from the United Kingdom. So the players will be playing a race to 11, 130-minute time limit for the match. And the leg has been done. Referees from China. And with me here in the commentary booth, we have Jason Colbrook, all the way from Australia.
Good day, Ivan. It looked like a very interesting match this afternoon. Both players comfortably won their semi-finals. Ali was perhaps the more surprising of the two wins. He won 9-2 against Dennis Okolo, who had been one of the form players of the tournament. Craig won 8-4 against Marvin Lim, who probably say one of the surprise semi-finalists.
Yes, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Grandma Cure Roxy, for providing the wonderful ball for this event, Songher Rice, and of course Joy Billiards for providing all the facilities, the staff on the ground, and the prize pool. The event is sanctioned by Q Sports Singapore, WPA, and the ACBS.
This is a great venue for the tournament, especially with the newly opened Brown Line station right outside the front door. Very easy to get to. I had a look at the equipment of the two players beforehand, and they're coming from completely different directions. Craig is using a Maximus snooker cube, 10mm tip. Ali is using a Chinese pool cube, which was originally 11.9 tip. He's brought it down to 11.2. So they're coming from the opposite directions of what would be a Heyball cube.
That's correct. So Ali from Iran has been quite active in the China circuit, played Heyball for the past couple of years. And Craig, his main game is blackball in the UK. He's a very accomplished player.
Until a couple of years ago, Ali was mainly playing 9-ball, but he has focused on Heyball this last couple of years. Playing on cloth manufactured by Liverwin. It's a cloth with nap, unlike the American pool tables that has a napless cloth. This one does have nap. The Chinese 8-ball tables have rounded jaws, unlike the square jaws on an American pool table. So the pockets play much tighter. Big balls, small pockets, they play very tight.
Right, so the players will play alternate break format, 3-point break rule, 3 balls need to cross the head string, and the break 4 reported. And there's a 45-second shot clock in play with a 30-second shot clock extension. Correct.
The match clock is set at 130 minutes. They'll stop the clock at the end of each rack while the balls are re-racked, setting up for the next rack. This is actually my first chance to see Ali play. I've been here 3 or 4 days this week, but I've not been here at the same time as he's been playing.
So Ali will need to strike balls. Rack number 1. the green 40 to the bottom left. It's fairly simple here. Just got to put the 9 in the bottom right, get straight on the 15, and send the 8 ball into the left middle. That's perfect position on the 8 ball. So what do you reckon, Jason? Roll the ball in?
Yeah, I think he'll roll it in. Although you were saying that they're better to play a little bit firmer.
I think so. There's neck on the cloth. You never want that to catch you off guard.
So first back to Ali. They run very true, these tables. It's nice to see the tables running true. I've had a look at some of the tables now that they're dismantling them. For a 9 table, the slates are quite thick. I think once they're set up on a good floor like this, they'd stay true for the whole tournament.
Yeah, that's true. The gold tables, those are the Q8 joy tables we were using in the tournament. They weigh about 1 ton a table. Almost as heavy as a snooker table.
Yeah. 9-foot tables. Just remind us what's happening with these tables after the tournament.
Yeah, the tables are moving to some of the centers in Singapore. So they're all being purchased. And we do have a couple left. So if you guys are interested in any tables, just let us know on the Joy Heyball Singapore Facebook page. And the winner for this finals will walk away with 15,000 US dollars prize. And the runner-up will get 7,000 US. So it's not bad for 6 days of work, isn't it?
Very good. Very good. Players must break from the side in this format. The cue ball must be touching the head string, I believe.
That's correct. So we can break blocks to the side, either the left or the right side, and choose to break from. So Ali opting to go with a full on break rather than the traditional cut break that's used in Heyball. So we'll talk now about that break later on in the next rack when Craig gets a chance to get it.
So Ali would be more used to the 9-ball break where you do give them a big thump.
The problem with giving them a big thump is the balls usually go to one side of the table, and thus making it a bit more difficult to run out.
He's 4 balls along that bottom rail. And the 8's down behind the head string. That is unusual. I didn't see much of the semi-final of Ali against Dennis O'Connor, but he must have played very well. He beat Nopon in the in the quarters 6-5. I think came from behind to win that.
Yeah, that's right. He played 2 cushions on the final black ball to win the match on the buzzer. So you see Craig first in here. It's chosen stripes. Thinking of dislodging the 2 balls there, 14 and 10 ball. It's a bit hampered. It's curious. Not sure if he can reach over and.
He played that well, but it hasn't quite worked out for him. He's buried one of them on that side rail.
So he still has the 14 to dislodge the 10. Good. Then for positioning on the red 11 to the bottom left. So that's what he's looking at now. So he moved the 10, but
Not quite the clearance he wanted there. He would love to have been able to just roll that into the middle.
not sure if the 10 pots to the middle pocket here. Yeah, likely. Not sure what he's thinking of.
No,
I was thinking to play cushion first and send the 14 to the left middle. Not sure what he's playing. Cross double doesn't look on.
no, it doesn't look on. He has to avoid the. He's played it and nearly got it. Yes, he had to avoid the double kiss there, which made it a bit tricky. Snooker. Playing a one cushion escape here probably. It's much too close to be looking at a jump shot. No.
I think he's left the combination shot on here. So I'm just checking out and planning his route to clear up the rest of the balls.
I thought that was the one where he just played off. I now realise, yeah. So it wasn't a snooker, it was just a safety.
He's lost the cue ball a bit. Still at the 3 to the middle left. It's a tough cut. Making the cue ball loose. The cue ball might be going into the 10 ball. Just
Trying to put it on this cushion.
So let's have a look at Craig's accuracy. It's 11 to the middle pocket. Gotta follow up.
Yeah, it's quite tight. He needs to put a bit of authority on it to run through, doesn't he? He can't just dribble it in.
That's right.
It's very quick once he gets down.
So this is an interesting shot. He's got to play the 7 now, definitely. It's a screw back. He needs to get top side of the 6. So he can come down for the 1 and 2 ball. The testing, it's a tester here.
Rattled a bit, but still went in.
Perfect positioning now. Just pocket 6. Dribble the ball through. Little 1, soft stop. 2 to the bottom left.
Perfect.
So let's see if he goes for the 3 ball or 5 ball first. Shot.
Yeah, so he left himself the perfect angle for that.
So there you see it's a bit different from American hoop, where you could actually take the 3 before the 5.
Yeah.
But in Chinese hoop, you try to get rid of your difficult balls first. Because you don't want to be on your last ball. And when your opponent has 3 balls or 4 balls left, you're going to be in tall grass all the time.
There's a little bit of screw on right hand side on this one.
We just come across the table. 3 to the right middle. Perfect positioning.
Very nice.
So you see the players getting the right ball quite often. If you've had any kicks, they might arise when you get loose on the table.
He looks a very correct player and he's got quite a nice rhythm to his play.
That's right, and he also has a tactical side to him as well. So that's called a point later in the match. That's 2-0 to Ali. Great start from Ali.
Interesting that he's wearing a waistcoat. Earlier I was talking about how much I dislike the waistcoats in the formal billiards and snooker tournaments, but the one plus of the waistcoat is it does keep everything tucked in and from hanging down. If you have a waistcoat that's reasonably well fitted, it does stop you worrying so much about your shirt.
In Heyball tournaments, you are able to wear your waistcoat with a short sleeve shirt. So unlike the traditional tournaments like snooker or billiard tournaments, it's all long sleeve shirt plus the waistcoat and bow tie.
So Craig really wants to get this right. He doesn't want to be playing catch up the whole day. And he's scratched. I'm still surprised he's so quick once he gets down.
Yeah, so it's a ball in hand behind the head string for Ali. So if you scratch off the brick, get a ball in hand behind the head string.
And he must play forwards, is that correct?
That's correct. You need to play the ball outside the head string.
What sort of chalk are most of these guys using for Heyball?
I think a lot of them are using the V10 palm chalks.
Yep.
So I think we have it in green and blue at the moment. So, it's supposed to prevent kicks and stuff. So this could be an interesting shot. He's lining up the tree. I think he wants to go down table.
A few years ago, I bought 144 blocks of master straw. So I can't change to Tail until I've used all my others.
And how many chops of the
I've
124?
got about 20 left. I don't know how many years ago it was. I've lent a few out over the years.
So it's either you practice a lot or you're losing them.
Oh, it was a bit of both. But it was too good a deal to knock back at the time. I didn't know there was going to be a new and better product suddenly appear on the market.
So he's straight on the 4 to the top right. Ideally, he would like to get on the 6 board at some point, right off the cannon, the 10 or the 2 away. He needs to worry about the 1 up table as well. So he's perfect now on the 5. Come off 2 cushions. Maybe 1 cushion, 2 cushions is better. And knock the 10 or the 2 board.
Is he looking at the 3 though instead of the 5?
This is
6, sorry, 6. So apologies for the mistakes I make. I'm colourblind. Slightly colourblind. So we've still got to get that 2 into play.
the 2 goes to the bottom right. He needs to conjure some plan to see how we can get there.
So you can probably play that now, a little bit of soft screw aside off the 5 and get round behind the 2. Slightly awkward to reach. Not an easy shot, it requires quite a high level of touch. He played to kiss the 2 out but missed the bottom.
So first look at Craig back on the table now. So stripes.
It looks like that ball cuts if that's what he wants to play. His cue ball will travel nicely up into the middle of the table.
So put the 10 into the bottom left. Where's that 14? 14 into the bottom. Apologies. Clear up 2 of the 3 balls in the middle. Take the 10 after that. Probably leave the 9. So the 11 is in a tricky situation. Goes to the bottom right, and the left middle, top left. So let's see.
Yes, he's really got to get that ball on the, he's looking at them on right hand top cushion there. Probably the one he's focusing his attention on. He's left himself pretty straight on that ball. He's going to play the 9 first, is he?
I think you should play the 10. I think you should
Yes,
play the
should
10 first.
definitely.
So it's 10, 9, 11 to the bottom right.
Good solid pot.
Just screw back couple of inches. Get straight on the 11. Yeah. Soft screw here. The top side of the last strike ball. Pop the 8 back into the middle left.
Perfect. So he's on the board. Early leading 2 racks to 1. "23 minutes of the match elapsed so far, so they're going around about 7.5 to 8 minutes per rack. Quite a bit quicker than the semi-final we commentated on. Been a busy week for the referees here at this tournament. Every match has had an individual referee. With the 2 Chinese referees and then quite a large group of the local referees.
Yeah. A total of 315 matches were played over 6 days. We started with 190 players from 17 different countries. Double elimination format. 24 groups. 4 qualified per group to the last 96. With a single elimination knockout rounds. Now we're down to a final 2 players.
Can't tell if that 1 goes or if he can play it onto the 4.
It's a bit tricky. You can play the 1 onto the 4. That might cue the 4 ball onto the
Yes,
cushion.
yeah.
So he's probably thinking about it.
He'd like to be able to slide the 1 in past the 4, but can't tell if there's enough room. Doesn't look like it. You're right, he has killed the 4.
Yes, he's put himself in a bit of trouble now. So Jason, from your experience, do you think that the snooker players will excel better in this game if they're converting over to pool players?
I actually think it's very evenly matched. The snooker players tend to be much more accurate with their potting than the pool players, just because of the tighter pockets. The pool players are so used to having a bit of margin for error. But the tactics of 8-ball, is different. I spoke to Aloysius about this. Aloysius not allowed to play in this tournament, but I spoke to him about Heyball in general. And he felt that he couldn't compete, which was interesting. He felt that he didn't understand the strategy and tactics of the game, and that particularly against the Chinese players, he felt that he would be outclassed. And that really surprised me because Aloysius is not only a great pool player, he's a great snooker player.
Yeah, but then again, internationally, this game is just coming to life in the last 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been playing this game from the street in China for 30 years. So
I actually think it's a great sport for versatility. I even think billiards players do well at this because of the cue ball control. So it's A few of us were chatting about this the other day. We think that, I mean, forever we've all tried to get any cue sport into the Olympics. We think that this might be a better chance than some of the others.
That's right. And yes. So we have the next tournament after this. It's in Chengdu, in China. That's the Grand Masters. It starts on the 21st of February. So that gives a 5 million Chinese yuan to the winner. And that city, Chengdu, will be hosting the World Games this year as well. And Heyball will be one of the disciplines being competed in cue sports there.
This format too, with playing to a certain number of racks, but also with a time limit, lends itself to big events like the Olympics because you can schedule. As compared to, say, snooker, for example, you just don't know. You're playing a best of 7. You don't know whether it's going to take 45 minutes or 4 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
A big thing with the sports that make it into the Olympics is that they have to be suitable for television. And that's the problem with sports where you can't predict the time length. They're not really suitable for television, for scheduling. You want a sport where you can have a start time and a finish time.
Yeah, like football or something.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So Ali's playing the strike balls now. And I think there's a shot on here with the 11 to the middle, coming on 2 cushions. Could disturb his 2 balls on the right rail. He's got to try to make sure he cannons the ball from the back. He's not playing that shot.
I wondered whether his plan was to play a pretty nasty snooker instead of trying to break them up. We can't be too cute here because he's got to make a ball hit a cushion after contact with the first object ball. It looks like he can. I can't tell what balls they are, but it looks like he can hit that first one and nestle in the second one. Oh, he's not trying to play that. He's going to screw his cue ball back onto this cushion off the side and to break those balls up.
Oh, that's quite an intelligent shot here.
Quite a good shot. Safe, brought his ball out. He's also impeding one of Craig's balls too now. Craig's balls were all set to go before that shot.
Yeah, so Craig's probably going to play a containing safety. And leave the cue ball on the top right of the table. Just exactly where he's pointing his cue now.
So it's interesting that he's using a snooker cue. Might just be because it's what he's used to, because playing English 8-ball, they use snooker cues.
Yeah, but in English 8-ball, I think they use the cues there, 8 millimeters or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the size of the cue ball. But the last time I saw it, they looked like marbles.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Ali will probably play the 14 ball now. Push it near the bottomless pocket and keep the white ball near the Liberty logo. Somewhere there. It's the easiest, least complicated shot to play.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That looked like a bit of a wild swipe there.
Let's open the rack for Craig.
And not having seen much of him before, from a couple of shots he's played, it looks like he's an attacking sort of player. Whereas you get some other players given a 50-50 shot between attack and safety, they'll choose the safety. Does the 4 go, or does he have to play a plan?
I think the 4 can't pass now. Yeah. Tricky plan here.
Pretty good result.
But this is a bit tricky, this shot. Do you slow roll the ball in? With a bit of a stunt ball.
Yeah, I think he can't let his cue ball travel too far forwards.
That's right. But he has to try to be on the low side of the 5 ball.
Yeah.
With the 8 is on the right rail. Oh, perfect.
So he's going to leave himself behind the 8 or cannon it out?
Yeah, I think it's just going to slow roll it to the cushion. No point taking any risk now.
Oh,
It's caught it too thick. So Ali back to the table.
but it's not easy for him. All of his balls are tough. Or perhaps not that one near the right middle, but all of the others are tough.
And his problem ball here is the bottom right ball, the 9 ball.
And even snookers aren't going to help him much with that ball sitting so tight into the pocket. It can easily be potted off a cushion.
So let's see how he goes about his business. Can't afford a miss now. There's no use planting the 5 in from the 9. If the 8 goes off the ball in the middle.
I don't think it does. I think that ball in the middle just past the point where he can knock it in off that one. I thought he might be tempted to roll the 9 onto the 5 and leave the cue ball on this cushion. Take a chance that Craig can't pot the
Skip
the
the
back.
ball. Yeah. No,
Oh, well, I'm
trouble.
surprised about that. Oh, I thought he'd be better with his cue ball on the top cushion, but it's hard for us to tell from this angle how easy that pot in the middle is.
It's left a double one here.
Yeah. An 8-ball player, he should be pretty good at his doubles. So I missed by a long way.
Oh, the trouble here now. For the 8 to be
Yeah.
other side. He's gonna be in behind the 9. So Ali's gonna play a safety here. Very likely to do that.
He should be. I don't know what he's looking at down there. Yeah, this is what he should play.
Right? He might have heard us from here.
Yeah. That's definitely the shot. It's tricky.
Yeah,
Can you make a 2 cushion escape here?
He might jump off of 1 cushion. He has a jump kill.
I think it does pot off the other one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But he needs to get the right border. It's a bit tricky, you know, if you have a jump kill here. Just go direct 1 cushion. Much better.
No, I think this is a natural. I think this looks like a fairly natural shot. So that hasn't worked out well for him. But the black's finished.
So it's a bit tricky here. Ali can pot the 9. He can get on the 13 ball. Does he try to dislodge the 8 ball? So what does he do then? Because he has 1 ball on the left rail. He's thinking of putting the ball to play first. So he's put the ball into the middle of the table, bit of left hand side, and he's left the double on again.
Fairly tight to double, but definitely makeable. Oh no, this is perfect for Aldi, really.
I'm just going to play the 13 ball first.
This little sequence of play shows the disadvantage of potting all your balls but not having a shot at the black. You just end up being left tough shots on the black for the rest of the game, or not being able to see it at all.
Yep, so just stand across to the other side of the table. 13 ball to the top left. And it should be 3-1, I think.
So 3-1 to Ali after about 38 minutes.
So we have 91 minutes left on the clock. So raise to 11. So we are at the Grand Mercure Roxy Singapore on the third floor. In the ballroom, you want to come down and catch some Heyball action. Still in time.
The match clock has stopped while the referee re-racks the balls. Craig was just doing some pretty serious chalking of his cue. We could hear it from over here, quite a long way away.
Did you give him one of your 144 chops?
Yeah, I could.
So great to get us on the way at rack number 5. So we see a traditional cut break that they use in Heyball. Bringing hot the balls on the second row into the middle pockets. So he's missed both of them.
This looks pretty good for the solids.
You think so?
I
think he's going to take the strips.
Okay. Maybe my eyesight's no good. What's that ball in the top left pocket?
It's in my road.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
So play the 13 into the middle. Combination shot on the 9. Followed by the 10. There's a 12 to the left. Center as well.
Must have taken his extension, I think.
Yeah, he took his extension. He's just thinking whether he should go up table or down table now.
Yeah.
Because he has a tricky ball. The 10 ball next to his cue ball is quite tricky. Then he goes to the left middle. He would like to get rid of the ball first. The 10 ball, 14 ball. The 14 ball. Next to the 8 ball. So he's going 15, 11, 14 to the middle. Table.
Don't know whether he's come far enough there. He must have, because he's looking at the shot after it.
It's a perfect angle. 14 to the left middle. So he'll go up table now. Play the combination shot. And come back down again.
Oh, that's not what he wanted.
Yeah, probably a change of plan now. So he'll play the 9, come down on the back of the 10. Stay low on the low side. Stun off the left rail. Coming down for the 8.
Well played.
Not sure if the 8 passes bottom left.
It must do, because that's what he was looking at. These guys' position is very good now. They've played 6 matches or 7 matches to get to this stage. So they've had plenty of table time.
Leap since the Blackbird take a 4-1 lead in the finals.
Yeah, interesting watching him play. He hasn't really done anything special, but he hasn't made many mistakes either.
That's right, he was introduced as a billiard player earlier by our MC. So I was wondering if the cue ball control is helping him. I think it's harder to control the cue ball on this table compared to a snooker table, as the playing area is much smaller. You're playing much bigger balls.
– 43 minutes gone of this match, so we're about 1/3 of the way through.
So he's changed to a cut break this time.
There's a bit unlucky there.
Yeah. He scratched into the top pocket. The table is all open now.
So yeah, this is an ideal chance for Craig to catch up a bit.
Yeah. So if the 9 passes to the bottom right, which I think it does, I think the stripes are the best ball to play here. I'm not sure if he can pop the 10 to the left either. I think he can. There he is. And go back up for the 15. Come around off 2 rails. Back down table. So 12 into the right middle, 11 into the bottom left, 9 into the bottom right, and the other 2 balls before the 8. Might have overrun that a bit.
So it was the only time I've seen him get over a shot and stand up again. He seems to be walking in on the right line every time because he walks in and then he's just feather strike. Which generally means he's assessed the shot correctly and walked in on the right line.
That's right. So there's a stop ball here. Perfect angle on the 13. So a bit of stun screw here. Send the cue ball straight out.
Black goes in 4 pockets, so he can play this any way he wants.
So he's going to screw across the table to be on the 8 to the bottom left. He doesn't want to drop it in because the 3 is obstructing his cueing for the black ball. So he wants to come across.
Yep. That's perfect.
Perfect positioning. It's 4-2 now. Craig has pulled 1 back.
That was a pretty quick frame. It was a 5-minute frame. Rack, I beg your pardon. If you're watching the stream from somewhere outside Singapore, do post in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. We had someone from Brazil watching the semi. And someone from Australia. People in England will just about be waking up about now. It's
7
Nine.
a.m. 7 a.m. isn't it?
9. Oh, you're 7 a.m. Yeah. So we might be getting a few English viewers once they know that one of their countrymen is in the final.
So there you see the cut break and 10 into the left middle. Table's wide open.
Just that tricky ball near the right middle pocket if he goes for the stripes.
Yeah. So he played the 3 ball straight to the right middle, cannon onto the strike ball, releasing the pocket for the 7. That's what he will play. A bit of screw. And then hopefully take the 1 back to the top left.
Balls potted off the break in this format don't count as your selection, so it's still an open table. That's a good shot.
So he's just having a look to see if he can get through to the 5 ball here. Because if he could, he might consider taking the 5 now. Because it's in the way of the 4 as well. It gives the 4 ball 2 pockets. So he's taken his extension of this red.
It's quite a tricky shot.
Not sure if he can get through to the blue 2 here. Bottom left. So the referee's got for 10 seconds and there's no extension. He's used his extension.
Don't think we've seen anyone go over time yet. I mean, in the semis or the final, I recall. I'm playing a pool tournament next weekend with a group of expats, and it'll be the first time I've ever used a shot clock.
In the pool tournament?
Yeah,
Shot clock.
I've never played a pool comp.
Who's the referee?
We're using our own handphones with an app. There's an app you can use now for a shot clock.
Okay.
So you can have an announcement or you can have it silent. The screen changes colour with 10 seconds to go. It's a very good app.
So he's looking at the blue 2 now. He needs to a little bit of a stun follow here to get on the 5
It doesn't
ball.
look like it goes from here. I guess it must.
Split nicely. One crochet.
Yeah, easy.
Perfect. It's a bit too low on the 5 ball now.
He may be able to check back for the 4.
Yeah, so that's what he's looking at. Spot to 5, bit of right hand spin, straighten up the angle,
Yeah.
maybe knocking into the 9. But it looks
It's tough, unless it, I don't think he can just dribble it in and leave himself a nice angle on the 4.
Look at that. I think you and I should be playing.
Yeah. I wish I had ended When you come to a tournament, you watch everyone play. You come several times and you're not playing yourself. It's frustrating. And you could have claimed 18 countries if I'd played.
Yeah, that's right. Let's fall to the bottom right and the what up angle. Just follow what cushion. Oh, it's a shirt foul. It's
Wow.
a shirt foul. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. I'm sure he needs to buy a vest.
Yeah. If that shirt foul ends up costing him $8,000 US, he might get a vest.
Yeah. So I'll be back at the table forward and he's looking to bring his ball from the cushion.
What's the height of these tables? Ivan? Is it the same as a 9-ball table?
No,
American
I think it's slightly lower than a snooker table.
I'd be lower than snooker, but I'm wondering if it's the same as an American pool
It's
table.
high. It's high.
Higher, okay. Somewhere in between the two.
So he's carrying his ball off the rail, but still in a difficult potting position.
So he's quite an attacking player. And other players might not have played a safety off that ball on the rail, broke it out and snookered him at the same time. There's plenty of ways that can go wrong, as we've just seen.
This is a tricky shot here. He needs to hide the cue ball on the bottom rail near the Liberwin logo. Let's see how it's going to do that. He's going this way.
Well, that's a pretty good shot.
No, he's left a jump shot. He's left a jump shot.
Well, this is the first jump shot of the match, I think.
Are the Brits good in high jumping?
I don't know.
Let's have a look. No, not comfortable.
Doesn't like it.
Yeah. Thought he was going to tear the cloth there.
Yeah.
We'll send an invoice to his house after this.
I haven't watched enough competition English 8-ball to know whether they jump much. They certainly don't jump in the pubs in Australia on 7-foot tables.
Oh, this is tough.
This is tough.
This is tough.
The saving grace, he just put one ball on the cushion.
Right. It's a ball in hand now. Ali again. The 14 to the middle. And straight at the 11. What is he doing? It's not extension, it's taking his extension already. Interesting. He then looked to take out the 11.
I think they're saying that he ran out of time. He's questioning the referee. No?
I think he's checking. I thought it was Craig who took his extension earlier. Ali asked for extension.
Oh, okay.
The referee said no extension.
He's really got to leave himself a nice angle to get that ball off the cushion and play safe at the same time.
That's not a good shot. He's running out balls to get on his ball. So just play the 11 out into the open, slip it out.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do.
That's
He's
right.
looking where he wants to leave his cue ball now.
That's good.
There's a couple of ways you can do it. You can play it like that, a little run through. He's got to make sure he touches the cushion. Here we go. Now he's going to jump.
I'm sure Craig will be delighted to get the opportunity to come back to the table.
You'll have to be careful with this jump. He could easily scratch, potted and scratch. Exactly.
You caught it.
Yeah.
I told we should be playing.
Yeah.
Not yet.
It just looked like that was a natural angle. If he potted the black, he was going to scratch.
That commentator's curse, I think.
Yeah.
So it's 5 racks to 2 now. Ali in the lead. 3 clear. And the race to 11 finals.
Just coming up to halfway. A couple of minutes shy of halfway.
72 minutes on the clock now.
Quite hard to come back, isn't it, from 3 racks down? It's not like the 9-ball winner breaks where they can run a number of racks in a row.
That's right. So they play another 2 more racks and they will go for timeout.
The whole week, I don't think I've seen anyone 3 racks down and come back.
You see the problem with the full-on break?
Yes.
Yeah, all the balls going to one side of the table.
13 of the balls on the right-hand side of the table. 14 counting the cue ball. I haven't looked at the equipment. They have a normal snooker style rest and also a spider or something, do they? Looks like that's a normal snooker style rest.
Yeah, that's correct. Normal snooker numbers, which I'm actually questioning sometimes because it's not high enough.
Yeah.
To play a decent top spin shot. And they have the spiders as well.
Yep. See, it's interesting they're not using the pool style rests where you can put them on their side to get a bit of elevation. And
Or the Batman style.
yeah.
The Batman rest. So Craig has got the spider now. A shot on the left. So he's got a good chance here. 13 ball to the 12 ball on the wheel. It's quite a natural double into the left middle. So if you can get rid of the other balls at the bottom first, I believe that is one of the last balls.
Will you be going to China in February?
Yes, actually. We are going up February the 20th, one day before the event. I think we might have more than 15 to 20 Singaporeans this trip going up. So just want to make sure everybody's will enjoy themselves in China. Cold weather in Chengdu.
Yeah.
Sightseeing with the panda bears. Fantastic city, I was told.
KK going, do you know? He did very well in this tournament.
Yes, yeah, KK should be going together with his partner. So it's got the 13 now to the bottom right. I think it might stun across. I'm not sure if the 9 goes left middle. Might not. screw in the middle of both the balls. Not sure if he's comfortable playing the double. So let's see. Missed one earlier. And now he should be playing the cross double. How does that go into the middle?
It must do.
It must go into the middle. Yeah. Oh, this cue ball is going to be on the cushion, isn't it?
Yeah. Deceptive angle. It looks like he has to put it in dead pace, but he may be able to run through a little bit. You know, you get a bit of room. They're the shots where you'd like to have an overhead camera.
That's right.
Just for a second view.
So barring any errors, Craig's going to pull one more frame back. As he looks to dispatch the 8 ball into the left middle. He'll be trailing by 2 racks. That's a good run.
Very good. One hour, 7 minutes to go.
We started with 2 hours and 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
2 hours and 10 minutes. So raised to 11, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's correct. So we're halfway through. Not exactly sure if they will finish the.
No, we need a couple of quick racks when we get through, especially if it gets close.
Right.
How long did it take them to set up the 10 tables you started with?
10 hours.
Wow. How many guys?
2 plus maybe 6 helpers.
Right.
2 fitters.
Yeah, 2 fitters, yeah.
The majority got 2 fitters from China. The master fitter and his disciple.
Do cushions come already covered, or did they have to cover the cushions?
No, cushions were already done.
Right.
So I was speaking to the master fitter and I said, we only have 10 hours. He says, no problem. It's all done. So we got 1 ball in off the break, I think.
In Australia, we pay 4 or 5 times as much to recover a snooker table as you pay here.
4 to 5 times.
Wages are much higher,
Yeah.
and there's only one company has the rights to bring in the strong cloth, and so they charge plenty.
I see. So it's like 2 grand Aussies. Something like
Yeah,
that.
it's about 2 grand Australian to recover a snooker.
It's probably about 800 Aussies in Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 to 900.
I think that some of them are doing it for 600, including cloth if they're using the strong tin. Not strong tin, sorry, the superfine.
So he's chosen solid. Just got a 6 ball to the middle. Just want to make sure he doesn't cover himself with the 9. Because he needs to leave himself an angle on the 5 to screen to the 11 and 4. Oh, that's perfect.
Pretty good result.
Killing the 9 ball at the same time.
So you're going to screw in or come from behind? Now, it looks like he wants to screw in.
Yeah, screw off the face of the 11.
It's not a nice setup, though. This is the lap of the gods.
Yeah.
Unless he can. No, the 4 is going to be pushed towards that side rail.
Anything might go wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. It's done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Not too bad.
There wasn't a lot he could do there, I don't think. No matter which way he played it or what pace he played it, I couldn't see them splitting nicely.
So he's got to drop the tree in the middle. This could be tricky against the map. Might hit the ball
I'd
tick.
really like to be putting this in some authority if he can, but I don't think he can.
One long shot on the 7. Stay straight on the 4. Just push it through. 8 for the black 8 into the left middle.
It sounds easy when you say it like that.
Yeah, my planning is usually quite good. I just can't execute it. So maybe I'll plan and you execute next time.
How did you go in this tournament, Ivan?
Well, not too good. I lost to a French guy, so I fit away from.
Yep.
Yeah. Got destroyed. We finish a race to 5 match in 30 minutes
Wow.
with 3 break and runs.
There's not a lot of break and runs really in this, is there? Not as many as in 9-ball.
Yeah, but in China, the break and run rate is very, very high. So you get players like breaking off 8 times and they break and run 6 times.
Wow.
That's the truth. So I had the opportunity of playing Jack Whelan, top UK player. He's actually in the room now on the far side. Last month, I went up to his place. And yeah, he broke 9 times and broke and run 8 of the 9 times.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's just like watching a computer game. It's 5-4 now,
Yeah, two wrecks in a row is definitely what he needed to close up the gap.
and they're off for a 5-minute break. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
个小时。那个去叫我去。好吧。
All right, welcome back to the Craig Mercure Roxy for the Joy Heyball International Open. Singapore stop in the rack number 10, Ali Pordel, leading 4 and breaking off. And in the commentary booth, we have a special guest, Jack Whelan from the UK.
Good afternoon. I was going to say morning, then. Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, it's 7:30 in the morning now in the UK.
Yeah.
Friends and family of Craig Brown watching on the live stream.
Yeah, I seen he was 5-2 behind, but he's nicked the last 2 frames to go into the interval 5-4. So he's going to be. I think he's going to be confident at the minute.
Yeah. So tell us, Jack, how are you liking Singapore?
Oh, it's a very nice place. I'm shocked how clean the place is. There's no litter anywhere. There's no. It's just a really nice place to come and to say to anybody, come and visit. And I'd definitely like to come back again soon.
Yeah, so we're obviously looking to hold more tournaments in Singapore. This is our first time round holding a Heyball event. And I think it's been fabulous the feedback we get from all the overseas and local players as well.
That's a nice shot by Craig from open tape, especially because there's big pressure there on him if you would have missed that ball. Obviously, they gave up the best set to Ali. Is Ali on 2 illegal breaks?
I think they are on. No, there's no illegal breaks yet.
Right,
In this
okay.
match.
Just wondered why he was smashing the back.
Yeah, in the first few racks he was smashed in the back and then he switched to a cut break, but he scratched off on the top of it. And now he's changed back.
So really, his only real danger ball here is the one that's stuck behind the pink stripe that his Q-tip's next to, or near now. I think he'll play 3 in the centre, try and find the gap between the 8 and the 9. Play the 1 in the centre, and then we can play the 6 in the opposite centre. That's what he'll be hoping to do anyway. I think 2 will be his final ball and screw down the cushion.
So most of the players from the UK. So how many of you guys traveled here over this town?
There is 3 of us. 4 of us. 4 of us.
It's really a long way to come from England.
He's played a nice shot there because now he's left a natural. On the 2 to used to come off the bottom cushion.
So 276 now.
Yes. I actually didn't see that 7 at the top of the table. can see now from looking at the table. Yeah.
So yourself, you are a former world black ball champion.
Yeah.
Does the black ball experience help you in this game?
Definitely, I feel that the English 8-ball players, especially, because obviously we've only ever played 8-ball, we don't tend to get mixed up as much as like an American ball player would playing. Obviously, 9-ball coming to 8-ball, it's a bit of a different, or completely different discipline.
That's right.
Whereas because it's all we've ever known, it's just obviously the table's a little bit bigger, but that means you have more space. Obviously, it's going to become harder. I think with time, you're going to see more English 8-ball players coming through.
That's right. And so you have made the switch to play Heyball professional a couple of years ago. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I started playing before now. I was playing both English 8-ball and Chinese or 8-ball. But from basically Christmas time, my last English 8-ball event was in November. And since then, I'm now fully committed to Chinese pool. So, yeah, hopefully I can get more success.
So why the jump where all the tournaments are so far away from home?
I feel like it's a game that I can really like. I enjoy playing to start with. With English pool, it's obviously all I've ever known, but I didn't necessarily enjoy playing it. It was something that I was fairly good at. So I sort of just, it's the same as anything. I was like earning money at it, so it was one of them I just kept on playing it, and then I decided that I think the future, and obviously what Joy are trying to do at the minute, well, over the past 12 to 18 months really, with trying to get into the Olympics, it's amazing. And I feel that only bigger things are going to come.
Right. So you must travel to China like every other month.
Yeah, probably do like maybe this year, maybe going to be like 20 to 30 weeks away from the UK. It's a nice break by cruise.
So there are 5 apiece now. Right.
If you can see the 6, or you can play 3-6. I think personally I would want to be going spots, but it all depends what the situation is with the 6 really. If you can get to the 6, then they are quite comfortable. That shows you that he couldn't. So now what he's going to do is probably play 7, kick the 12 out of the way. I think it's the 12, and then the 6 will be free into the centre. So he wants to hit this firm because he wants to get top side of the 6. This is basically, he's screwed off the ball there. I think he needs to like slightly top through it, so maybe like a fraction higher on the keyboard.
Yeah, so probably a change of plan now. Take the 1 into the right middle.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 and then 4, and then up for the 6.
The only problem with that is the 10 ball's blocking the 8 ball into the bottom right back, and that's the easiest connection for the 6. It does go in the same bag as the 1 ball that is just potted now, but he's got to get right on the 6. If he's found the gap for the 4 ball, that's a nice a nice touch for him because he can play 4, then 2, and come up.
So he needs to be on a high 6.
He needs to be higher than 6. If he's lower than 6, he's in big trouble.
So tell us a bit more about Craig. You must know him very well.
Well, I know him sort of. There's 2 different disciplines in the UK, and he actually plays for the opposite one that I play for. So we don't actually see each other as much as you would think, even being in the UK. But he's a very good player, and like I say, the more that players get used to playing in the conditions, just hopefully he can hold himself together, which at the minute, coming back from 5-2, looks like he's got a very good chance of. That needs to slow down a fraction. I think he knows. It's perfect. He thought he over it, but he was perfect on it.
So just a simple throw in one cushion and 8 back into the middle, right?
I don't even know if he's going to use a cushion or not.
Can't see the angle from here.
I think personally I would use a cushion because it's more of a you can play the ball properly. But obviously I'm not at the table, so it's the angle might not be there. But he's played a great shot now. I feel, when you come in from English bowling, obviously the balls are a lot heavier. Playing like a little gentle shot can be more difficult at this game because you don't really know the weight of the balls properly. So I feel like sometimes using the cushion to get into an area that you need can work better. Like when you hit the bottom rail, it can actually stroke the ball better than
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Especially because some of the tables are set up in the hotel ballroom that they might not be as level.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to slow roll the balls.
Yeah.
Right, so we have Craig Brown coming back from 5-2 down. He's gone up 6-5. And we'd like to thank Jack Needham
Yeah.
for joining me.
Just thank you for everyone for watching and supporting the stream, and thank you to you, Ivan, for hosting the event here in Singapore. It's been a great tournament. Shame I couldn't do any better. But yeah, good luck to Craig, and hopefully he can take it home for England.
Hopefully, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very interesting stage of the match.
Yeah.
And it looks like Craig's taken a more attacking frame of mind those last couple of racks.
That's right. It's 4 on the spin, isn't it?
Yeah.
5-2.
Yeah.
6 right? Leading.
He's played a lot of shots with a bit more power than they've been playing, screwing around off a couple of cushions. I invited Marvin Lim, losing semi-finalist, to join us for commentary, but he declined. I think he's shy.
Maybe I should go and get it. Who did he lose to again? Oh, Ali.
Yes. No, Craig.
Oh, he lost to Craig.
Yeah, 8-4. So Yali really wants to stop the rot here after losing 4 in a row. You really want to get back on the board.
So we selected to go for solids here. The wise choice has 2 strike balls on the right cushion. Oh, he's overrun. He's overrun it. He's going to play to the 4 to the bottom left.
He might have the right angle here off the 4 to break the 1 out.
I think the screw in left hand spin.
Oh, okay.
Cannon the strike ball away. And hold it for the 1 to the middle. Let's see. Wow. So take your shot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It looked like a natural angle to get that. He's still got to work that. Is it the 5 into play on the right-hand side?
That's correct. So the 7 is at the bottom rail as well.
Yeah.
A tricky one.
Could. Yeah, it's tricky.
He needs to land perfect on the 5 in the next few shots. Because the 3 is at the top of the table. He doesn't want to have, he wants to have the correct angle to roll it in.
So it would be a gutsy shot, but he could cannon the 5 off this shot. But it means he'd have to pot that ball with a bit of authority. Quite risky. Or he can just try and lag into the perfect angle behind the 5. Yeah, always hard when you've got to pot those with a bit of authority along the rail. No margin for error at all.
So Craig's back to the table.
Not easy for him though. There's 3 balls that are going to present some difficulty for him.
I'm not sure what he's going to play here. Handball, Cannon 7, object ball. He's on stripes.
Yeah, no, it's tricky.
I think he might play a containing safety here. Not exactly sure.
He can't really develop either of those balls on the right-hand rail from where he is now. Unless he just nudges that, the one near the 5, unless he just nudges that out into play. I think he's going to leave his ball over the hole here and pop the other one.
That's right. So let's see where his white ball ends up. Cue ball.
Pretty
Not
good.
too bad. Not
Pretty
too
good.
bad. I'm sure Ali will take this opportunity to move the 5 ball to the bottom right pocket now. He might actually pot the 5 off the 12. That's what he tried to do. 5 off the 12.
It's probably even better for him that didn't go in because he didn't really have good position.
So interesting one for Craig here. He could play the 12 onto the 5. And if the 12 goes in, it's a legal shot. It's still his turn. Yeah, unlike American pool. You need to, American 8 ball, you need to pot your ball before the other ball.
Plays with backspin, he's more chance of potting his ball. It didn't quite work out.
Yeah, that's pretty safe.
So you can't really do too much with this one other than roll it over the middle unless he's going to play the double. For the bank shot, I think.
Cross double there.
Yeah. Or we nearly went into.
I think what's the ball in the middle of the table? Is that 15 or something? I can't really see. I'm not sure if you could try to pot the 15 off the one and move the one further down. I don't think so. Just maybe go one cushion,
Yeah.
top cushion, include the left hand side, try to move the 10 ball on the rail.
So you still got 2 balls on the side rail. Anything a difficulty? Must have taken his extension here, I think.
This is
what he's thinking there.
This is quite an interesting shot. You could just, because the one is in the bottom position now. I mean, just roll the third 10, and roll it up behind the 10, and push the one to the other side cushion.
Yes.
To kill the one ball. So I'm not sure that he's looking at that. He's put the one in the middle. And he's snookered Ali on the 3 ball.
Yeah, good shot.
Very good shot.
It's only a 1 cushion escape, but
He might go with the jump cue.
yep. One of the dangers here is he misses his pot, but he breaks out that ball on the side rail when he comes off the cushion. We went the other way. I think he's going to be snookered behind that. I can't tell what ball it is on the side rail.
13 ball. The orange 13. Definitely try to snook it in there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Ali can see full ball here. On his 3 ball. He'll just come off the side rail. Just like a snooker safety shot.
Yeah. I mean, he's pushing it away from the pocket. If he does that, he can just trickle down onto it, but he's only going to make it worse. And he doesn't want to play it with any pace.
So he's electing to go to push the 3 ball towards the pocket.
Yeah.
With this shot. Oh, what a good shot.
Good shot.
So Craig's under a bit of pressure now.
So he's got to pop this one in the middle. He's got to play for the clearance. He's looking at, does he just roll it in dead pace? Or does he run through to the top cushion? He's gone dead pace.
11 balls in a bit of a tricky
Slightly
position.
awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. So I thought that he would go up table Get
Yeah,
the 10 ball first.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to navigate the 11 before the 9.
It's tricky. He can roll through on the 9 and leave himself an angle to break out the 11 off the 10, but it's risky. I think he's just going to leave himself the slow 11 in the middle. That's what he's looking at now.
Very tough to stop the ball there.
Just roll this in and come off the side cushion just the right amount, just where he's got the tip of his cue there. A little bit more, that's nice.
Oh, perfect. Slow roll. 11 into the left middle. This catch, stretch 7, step round.
Oh, that's 5 in a row now, isn't it?
5 in a row.
It's not quite the same as snooker, but when you do, in snooker, when you lose a few in a row, you can get cold. You're not getting any table time. The other guy's, flowing. I think pool's not quite the same.
Yeah. Coupled if it's an alternate break, so we don't really get cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$39 minutes to go.
Well, it's quite a good break. It's with 2 ball to the left middle. But a cue ball. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah. Unless he's got a plant on the one next to him onto the one in the middle.
That won't be a legal shot. That's solid on the stripes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be loss of time. Not sure if you can see the other one on the left. I don't think so.
I thought if it's an open table, you can't do that.
I mean, right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think he has the 14 to the middle. So he's looking at that now. Oh, no, he doesn't.
No.
What's going on here?
Just playing safe.
It's a foul. Oh, they hit the ball.
Oh, did it?
Oh,
Yeah. It looks like a fairly straightforward plan. Is it the 9?
Yeah, 9 to the 11.
Yeah. Well, they're never straightforward, but it doesn't look that hard.
I don't think you can get past the 5 point. You see, the 9. Nothing angry. It's good.
So that was always the problem with that, was the 9 was going to end up near the rail. But I still think it was the right shot.
Yeah, so now the rack is open. Let's have a look what he has now. So he has the 12th ball to the top right.
They're actually looking pretty good.
15, 10, and 14 all in the middle. So he only needs to worry about the 9 ball, which will be probably his last, and the 13. So the 9 ball probably his last ball. Play the 8 into the left middle.
So this is the interesting part of this game of pool, is that he's sort of playing 4 balls ahead. Here in snooker, you're usually playing maybe 3 balls ahead, more like 2. But here he's working out to clear up those 3 in the middle, and then the sequence he's going to play the last 2.
That's right.
Unless he leaves the 10 to last to get onto the 8. I don't think he'll do that. So, it's quite interesting because in 9 ball, you're pretty much only playing 3 balls ahead.
That's right. So pretty much only. Oh dear. Does he have the angle to screw back for the 13? I think he does. I might play the 13 now, but unlikely. I think he needs to play the 10 first.
Yeah, I think so too. But he's not going to.
And land him in a bit of trouble. Let's have a look. So he's down 13. Starts it across. So he needs to get on the high 10.
Yeah, so he's probably going to have to play this top spin and left-hand side. I don't think he'll stun because it makes the pot a bit harder. He may.
If he's on the low side of the 10 ball, he has to negotiate traffic. 3 balls at the top there.
But these are the ones that are missable when you have to put a bit of authority into it, aren't they? Very nice shot.
Nice shot.
Bit of stun, bit of right left-hand side.
So just drop the ball in and 8 to the bottom right. And it'll be 8 to 5.
Wow. A few minutes ago, I said it was hard to come back from 3 down. It looks like he's going from 3 down to 3 up.
What a cannon there.
Very nice.
That's the type of cannon billiards players will play, right?
Yes. So 6 in a row. It's probably good for the game to have an English 8-ball player doing so well in the tournament. I mean, the Asian players that already play American ball are quite happy to have a go at Chinese 8-ball.
Yeah. So actually, there are a lot of English 8-ball players that have sort of semi-converted over to 8-ball.
Yep.
And a lot of them, I see them out in China trying their luck. And of course, a lot of the snooker professionals during their off days, no tournaments, they come down to China, and they do fairly well.
Mm.
Yeah, they do quite well in these tournaments. The knowledge that they have from English 8-ball.
I think I saw on Facebook that Jake McCartney, who's a world-class Australian 8-ball player, played in one of the Heyball tournaments. I'm pretty sure I saw something.
I think he reached the semis or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I think that's the Asian Heyball in Qatar.
Yeah.
Can't remember who he lost to, but I was there in Qatar. He looked gutted after he lost.
I lived in the same town in Australia as Jake.
Right.
And very much like Aloysius in some ways, that he would hardly play any snooker for the year. He'd fill in the snooker league and make the highest break for the season. Although he was a pro player.
Amazing.
Just good fundamentals and a good eye. And Aloysius is like that. Aloysius will play about 50 frames a year, but he'll make the highest break in the snooker league.
Yeah, that's correct. So it's Ali on the table. Let's see if he can get a break and run out here. He's got to step on some gas.
Yeah, he's got to stop for it.
Yeah.
30 minutes left, so there's time, but there's not time if he loses too many more racks.
A bit tricky here. He can't get through to get the cannon, the 13 ball at the rail. He might knock him to the 14. That's what he was trying to do.
Mm.
He should have.
Didn't quite get the drop he wanted.
He should have used the 10 ball, not the cannon, the 13 ball. I can't see the color there. It's the pink ball. It's 12. 12, 13.
He might be able to slide that ball down towards the pocket with strong right-hand side to get his cue ball safe on the cushion. It's a bit hard to tell. Or if you're just going to run through into the corner for safety. Yep. Oh, that's probably a better call than my idea.
Yeah. So simple safety shot here.
Yeah.
Great. Move the 5 off the cushion. White ball behind the 6.
I think that's what he's looking at, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wants to come very thin off the right-hand side of the 5. And let his cue ball run down, right cushion, and then down towards the 6. He could play it the other way. He could play it very thin off the left-hand side.
Should play very thin on the left hand side. So the 5 will come out into the open.
No.
So he's played the 3 ball, up table.
Yeah, snooker style safety, that one. Don't know about that. Don't think that's advanced his calls. It's a semi-blocker for those two stripes next to one another, but
So he has the one. Oh, so he has the one ball into the left center, which he's looking at now. He needs to figure out how to position on the two ball, actually.
yes. It's fairly straightforward to clean up these ones down that end, but he's got to get the 2 and the 5
Yeah.
into position. He's done very well to get in the position he is in this match. He had the shirt foul. He had the scratch when he jumped shot, potted the open wing off, and yet he's still leading 8-5.
That's right. So he's actually 3 away from the title in the race to 11. And we have 26 minutes about left on the clock.
So he looks like he's looking for the right angle to pot after this one, to put the next one in the middle and develop the 5 or the 2.
Yeah, I think he's got. Is he too straight? Oh no, he's got an angle on the 3. So I can just run through. The 2 passes the left to the left middle. So I think if he can put position the 5 to the bottom right pocket, he might do it there. If not, he'll just run through and cannon it out.
Looks like he's having a look at doubling the 5. Can't see him making position for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I would do here. If he tries to back double the 5, that's not going to help him with the 2 at all.
He needs to hold the ball for the 2 if he plays the double. The 2 rolls it across to the left middle. Yeah, just right there. A bit tricky. Especially when the cushions open differently from your, your familiar discipline. See? So we got the 5 in.
Yeah, but it just didn't help him really. Is there a lot of slide on the cushions on this table, like one of the snooker tables freshly recovered?
Not as much, but there's still slide.
Right.
Yeah, not as much. I think the snooker tables they're using super fine nowadays, right?
Yeah.
6F1.
But usually they use 30 ounce on the cushions.
But yeah, that's
so
right.
you still get a fair bit of slide.
So in the Asian tournaments here, we use the Liberum cloth, which is the one we're playing.
Yes.
It's 884 model or something. Yeah. And on the cushion cloths, we use the match cloth, which is the 32 ounce.
Okay.
Yeah. But in China, in the internet, in the big tournaments.
Wow, that's a good pot.
That's a good pot.
Wow, that's a good pot.
Yeah. In the international big tournaments in China, they use 32 ounce cloth.
On the bed as well?
On the bed and the cushions.
Wow. So it'd be quite a bit slower.
Yeah. They used to use the number 10.
Yep.
Until last year, they changed it.
The number 10 is so reactive. If you're not used to it, you play to screw back 6 inches and it comes back a foot.
Oh, chance here for Ali, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's going to use the 14 ball now. On the left of those two, he has one cushion and can have the 10 ball now. Bring the 10 to play back on the shot, on the next shot.
I think he screwed back a bit too far.
Oh dear. He needs to get the 10 off the cushion. But then again, if he puts all the other 3 balls, he could just go behind the 10 ball and just push it to the
Yes.
pocket. And Craig will, with the black ball left, he'll be in big trouble.
He may roll this in and then push the 10 down into the jaws. Doesn't really want it to go in. Although he'll have a nice pot into the right middle if it does go in. I think he's hit that a bit too hard. The black's not on, but either is his ball.
Yeah, so he played the black to the top right pocket and just keep the white ball in front of the 10. Good to watch the pace there. Oh,
Yeah, that's not great. I think he can flick off this ball and snooker him on the black. Yeah, exactly where he's got his finger there. Open this ball up slightly and snooker him on the black. Might be a tiny bit hard, isn't it?
yeah, I think he's left the shot on here.
Even if he has to play a gentle swerve.
That's right. He won't like his next shot when the 8 is over the pocket. The cue ball is up on it.
Is he going to jump? Yep, he's going to jump. I thought a gentle swerve might be easier. But very nearly went in. Very nearly went in.
That jump is fit for the Olympics, isn't it?
Yeah. I really didn't like that option because look where the black is now. Whereas a gentle swerve shot would have left the black nearer the corner.
It's good. Keeping the white ball up at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, now Ali's in the driving seat now.
Yeah.
For this frame. Not much time left, 18 minutes now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if the scores are tied, when the time comes down to 0, we have a black ball shootout. Hence affair.
So this is the stage of a match in this format that I'm not suggesting he deliberately waste time, but he's certainly in no hurry to play any of his shots. There's nothing to be gained by rushing. Plenty to be gained by taking this time.
That's right. So play the 10 to the bottom right. Get position for 14 ball. The bottom left. Yeah. That's right. Oh,
A little bit far.
that's right.
Two choices here.
Oh, these blank cards are never easy.
I would think he'd take the no, he's not. I would have taken this other one first and gone out 2 cushions.
There's a positive strike on the cue ball. Perfect
Yeah,
position.
good shot. Very good shot.
So send the 14 to the bottom right. And back up 1 cushion for the 8 ball.
So after losing 6 in a row, Ali's got one back. A very difficult situation now. He's 2 racks down with 16 minutes left on the clock.
So what do I say?
I'm now joined by Chris Chua, President of Q Sports Singapore. G'day, Chris.
Good day. Jason, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. This has been a great tournament.
Oh, yeah, fascinating. It's an amazing match, very closely fought between 2 extremely good players. And you can see the swings, in the scoring with Ali leading earlier, and now Greg has overtaken that and is pushing towards the finish line.
So 17 different countries represented in this tournament. Is it a record for open events in Singapore?
I believe it is. Not only that, I mean, we have a record in terms of participation, 192 players, of which, of course, a significant number are from Singapore. But I mean, we see representation from a very diverse range of countries, ranging from the UK, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia. Yeah, so it's really good for Singapore.
There's 60 internationals,
Yes, that's right.
which is fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah,
And this,
absolutely.
this follows not long after the Songhe Snooker, where we also had a very good international tournament with some
Yeah.
great players.
I have to say that, and I think all this is good for the sport in Singapore in terms of raising its profile, and we certainly hope that more such tournaments will take place in Singapore in the future.
What do you see, talking about the future with regards to this sport, Heyball, with it's not currently one of the sports under your umbrella, but I guess it will be.
Well, it's not quite correct to say it's not a sport under our umbrella, because it is a sport that is recognized and accepted by the WPA, endorsed by
Yep.
the ACPS. So it falls squarely within the definition of billiard sports. So it's within our area. I agree it's still relatively new in terms of its introduction to Singapore. There are limited tables at the moment, but I believe with tournaments like this, it will change. More players are going to take up the sport, I believe, having participated in this event and, being intrigued, by the strategy, the skill sets that's involved here.
I absolutely agree. I think this sport is equally appealing for pool players and snooker players. So it's got a lot going for it. And I believe that whilst there's not going to be any pool in this year's SEA Games, Heyball will be in the following SEA Games, from what I've heard.
Yes, it should be. And I think they're also taking steps to bring in the game even at a higher level, which is to try and introduce it at the Olympic Games. And I mean, there is a distinct possibility, a very realistic possibility of that happening in the future.
And I see this, it's growing very fast, this game. I know at ARC at Harbourfront, there are 4 Chinese paintball tables, and they're going all day.
Yep.
And KK's planning on taking out 3 pool tables and putting in another 3.
That's right.
And there's a venue opened in Grand Link Square, the basement there, that's all Heyball.
Yeah, so certainly I can see that the sport is gaining traction in Singapore.
The new Classic, are they putting in Chinese 8-ball?
Classic, I believe they are putting in Chinese 8-ball as well, from what I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So SEA Games year, unfortunately no pool. That's a great shame for our good pool players, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, that's quite disappointing for us in Singapore. I mean, we did make representations, but unfortunately, for various reasons, they had to restrict the number of events. So usually, as it is, the host nation has a large say in terms of the events to be organized. And I mean, it would be predominantly snooker for both men and women in the next SEA Games.
Yeah. It's a shame Aloysius is on fire at the moment. This could have been his year.
That's true. Yeah. But, well, it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we're also pleased to say that Aloysius is doing currently very well on the international circuit, and we also wish him all the best.
And there's going to be women's snooker in the SEA Games this year.
Yes, there will be. You'll be featured. I believe it's very rare for women's snooker to be featured. So
not surprising that, given that the Thais have so many strong women's snooker players.
Well, I mean, they have 2 professional female snooker players and many very, very good amateur players.
Are professionals allowed to play in the SEA Games?
There's no bar, as far as I'm aware of.
Yeah.
As long as they are nominated by the federation. Yeah, and I think in the past we had seen professional players representing their countries. In the SEA Games. Example being Malaysia and Thailand.
And what else is on the agenda for Q Sport Singapore, Chris?
Well, I mean, we at the moment, of course, some of you may be aware, our current facility, Q Sports Academy in Katong, has been taken back by the landlord. We are actively sort of sourcing around for alternative venues, perhaps to house our academy. So we are working with various agencies and also various partners to see if something viable can be achieved.
We're now 11 minutes remaining, so
That's
it's a very
right.
big ask.
I'm watching the game very intently. These are the crucial final moments. It will be very interesting to see if Ali can pull one up and buckle up. But he's 2 frames down.
He was very impressive against Dennis Okolo. Dennis Okolo was the player of the tournament up to that point.
Was very surprising result, I have to say.
Yeah.
Dennis Okolo is, of course, a very, very well-known pool player. He's represented Philippines in the SEA Games and, of course, has played, I think, as a professional as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's got
watched that
5
match.
SEA Games gold.
Yes, that's right. I've watched that match earlier, and I think Ali, if I may say so, played above himself in achieving a magnificent outcome against Dennis.
We're not used to seeing the Iranian players in this part of Asia.
Yes, but I understand Heyball is also now making its foray into Iran, and of course, Iran has produced many magnificent players. For example, in snooker, I mean, they have 2 professionals, Hossein, and 1 more player. And it's a country that's where Q Sports is very popular and certainly gaining traction very quickly.
I believe there's 1,000 snooker clubs in Iran. I don't know what the population is, but somebody told me that 1,000 snooker clubs.
Wow. So I think certainly, it will be a fertile soil for Heyball. And I think with this recent tournament, with Ali achieving the results that he's achieving, regardless of who wins, given the profile, given the publicity, I think it will take off in Iran.
I was saying earlier the same thing about Craig being in the final of this and looked like being the winner. the English 8-ball players, I think, will be more
Yeah.
inspired to have
Yes,
a go.
that's right. That's right. It's about to have a go. Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Like Australia, they usually play on a 7-foot English style table.
Yeah.
But I think this format's got something for everyone.
Yeah, it's got something for everyone, as you said, whether you are a pool player or snooker players or something that way. Yeah.
I think even the billiards players will have a go.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Peter Gilchrist participated in this, didn't he?
He did very well until
Yeah.
he came up against Dennis O'Connor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We call Dennis O'Connor the old fox. I think he certainly lives up to his reputation. Yeah, very skillful player.
His Wikipedia page says that his nickname is Robocop, but
Yeah,
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, no idea.
Well, thanks, Chris. Thanks very much for joining us.
Sure. Yeah,
A few
so
words.
we'll catch up again soon. All right, all the best and see you all soon.
Thank you,
Thanks,
mate. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, back in the booth.
7 minutes to go.
1 strike over Craig. No apparent rush now. 7 minutes. So Hardy has to win this race.
I can't remember whose break it is, but it's really his only chance is to win this rack and then break and run.
It's 15, 16. Hardy breaks the next round. He's missed now.
It'd be exciting to have a shootout for the tournament.
Yeah, especially the finals.
Yeah. Who's doing the presentations, Ivan?
On the prize presentation, yeah, so a couple of the Q Sports Singapore board members,
Okay.
President Chris Chua,
Yeah.
and we have our platinum sponsors will be involved in the prize presentation.
Yep. So the balls are sitting fairly nicely for him here.
Yeah, I think it just needs to pick up space a bit.
It's a bit tricky here. You probably have to screw back. I don't know whether he can stun past that other ball and get round off 2 cushions.
So one push. Screw of one push. Yeah, that's right. That's what it needs to do.
Oh, not quite enough. I wanted to get a bit more deeper into that one.
So we get a 5mm, very similar to the billiard shot here, drop in. Right in the heart of the pocket.
Wants a bit of queuing room. That's not ideal. Probably going to have to run through. What's he stunning? No, he's just going to leave himself a.
This is a pressure shot.
This is tough. I think he has to stun it in, doesn't he, to leave himself on the 8?
That's correct. Stand to the middle of the table.
A little bit of bottom, maybe. Good putt.
It's perfect on the 8 ball.
Well, one rack the difference, 5 minutes to go.
7 to 8. Craig Brown ahead.
Really needs a good break. That's Ali's break.
Yeah. So tactics might come into play this track. So you have a good, I think it's Ali's break here. If Craig is breaking and he puts a ball off the break, Ali's going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
It's going to be 45 seconds every shot. It's going to take.
In this situation too, it's good that it's the 3 balls across the head string. If it was Craig's break and you didn't have that rule, he could just do a soft break and tie up the game.
That's right. It's a 3-point rule that applies to all international tournaments. Only in China they use the 4-point rule.
Okay.
It might be an illegal break here. That's an illegal break. So that's going to waste another 30 seconds.
Yep.
Just Craig's going to walk around and decide.
So is he on a shot clock now?
No, yeah. The moment the referee takes the plastic wrap,
Okay.
it's makes his decision. But he should have just taken 30 seconds and just said
Yep.
he wanted to break. And the referee has to rack the balls again. So now he's in a shot clock. No hurry whatsoever here.
4 minutes to go.
Yeah. He can smell the finish line. It's interesting how difficult the players make the game look when the time is running out.
Yeah.
It's probably Corey's extension as well.
It's an interesting call for a referee, the deliberate time wasting thing, because at this tense stage of a match, it's perfectly reasonable for a player to take a while.
That's right.
And it's tough for a referee to decide when that is too much time.
So it's 180 seconds left. It's 45 seconds per shot. He just needs to pot another 4 balls to win. So he's definitely on a combination shot to the middle pocket. I think so. If not, he's on the 5 ball. And he doesn't need any positioning or whatsoever. So Ali's unlikely to clear the table within 2 minutes. So he's got the 5 in. I think it should be curtains from here. It's 140 seconds left. Bit of cue cleaning going on.
Yeah. Well, we've seen billiards in the old days. We've seen all sorts of time-wasting tactics before we changed the rules. Players dropping their chalk on the ground, doing up their shoelaces, some ridiculous ones.
What's that? Billiard player from Australia, Robbie Ferrari.
Yes, pretty slow.
Yeah, pretty slow player.
Yeah. But he doesn't deliberately time waste. He's just consistently slow through a match, which is quite legal. Robbie used to be the coach of Singapore.
If you're his opponent, he probably drives you mental.
Yeah.
Take like 3 minutes to score like 50 points.
Great player though. He's won a World Billiards Championship and he's won a World Ranking Snooker tournament. There's not many people that have done that double.
Yeah. So 65 more seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. And Craig is 1 out. Just gonna pot another ball. As long as it's not the black ball, no problem.
Yeah.
Position doesn't matter. Quarter extension. And it's all over red rover.
He's just had a quick glance at the clock.
Yeah. I'm sure he can't resist playing another shot here. He just needs to do it. And it's all over.
first champion, George Heyball International Open.
Craig Brown from the United Kingdom, 8-7, victorious against Ali Pordel from Iran. Well, goodbye for now, and hopefully we'll see you again soon on our sunny shores. From Ivan and Jason, we're signing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have everybody take a seat as we will start with the prize presentation shortly. Thank you. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome again. What a tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for our two finalists. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Craig and Ali. With these, we're going to give out some prizes. First in line will be most breaks and runs. And this goes to Mr. Stuart Penman with 8 breaks and runs. Unfortunately, he is not here. So on behalf of Stuart, the tournament director, Mr. Chan Chi Kyung, will accept the check on his behalf. I'm sorry, Mr. Charles Shang will give out the prize. Thank you. Mr. Chan. Thank you very much. Next up, we have 2 semi-finalists. Can we invite the event organizer of Joy Heyball Singapore, Mr. Ivan Tan, and also Mr. Vincent Sam to come up and give prizes. First semi-finalist. Can we have Mr. Marvin Lim? Thank you very much. And next finalist, we have Mr. Dennis Alcon. a medal and a prize of $7,000 USD. Can we invite Mr. Ali Pordel? Can we have Annie from Somber to come up to take the prizes? Yes. So for the next prize presentation, we have our president, Mr. Christopher Chua, and Max Ng from Songhe to give out the prize. And the winner of the 2025 Joy Heyball International Open, Mr. Craig Brown. Once again, thank you. Congratulations to all the winners. And this concludes the 2025 Joy Heyball International Open. Thank you very much. So can we invite all the contestants, sponsors to come up to take the group picture? Thanks.
Me? All right. Let's go. I'm in the middle because I'm small. There we go.
This camera first.
E, R, Sean.
1、2、3，送贺。
1, 2, 3.
Say cheese.
I look like I'm just shooting bees. Got. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. E, R, Sean. Okay. Away. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks again for your support. Thanks again so much. Thanks so much for the support.
Cả thì thế nào coi kìa.
谢谢你们，没有时间去西安逛一逛。
阿丽，阿丽。我们两个。